All right, good morning, Longhorns. This is Mr. Carlson. Very excited to get back to school and working with you guys. What I've set up for you is a real quick introduction about all the classes that I teach, expectations, and things like that. So this is what I look like. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen, and I'm going to kind of go over my little PowerPoint with you. So here we go. All right, well, like I stated before, Dr. John Long Middle School. I teach 3 periods of CT marketing. I teach 1 period of digital media design, and I teach 1 period of career exploration. My name again is Mr. Eric Carlson. My email address is eccarlson@pasco.k12.fl.us. I'll be in building 2, room 103. That is the first building next to the office. Pretty easy to find where I'm at. And let's get moving on here. A little background information about who I am. I started at JLMS in 2008. It's my 13th year, if I did the math correctly, teaching the same subject, the marketing class. Now I coach 2 sports here at John Long. In first quarter, I do girls volleyball. At this moment, it is still on. We are having tryouts on September 7th, and our first game will be on the 21st. I'll talk about more at another time. I also do track and field, and that's fourth quarter. So I start the year with volleyball, and I end the year with track and field, getting to that finish line. I also do FBLA, that is Future Business Leaders of America. Kids, if you're interested in how business works and focusing on different categories, maybe FBLA might be for you. It's a club to join. We compete at district. If you win your district, you compete at the state tournament. And if you win the state tournament, you can go all the way to nationals. I had 1 student last year. Not only did he win districts, state tournament, but he went to the nationals and placed 6th in the country in computer science and coding. So if that's something that sounds interesting to you, talk to me at the beginning of the school year about FBLA. I also am an announcer at all the sporting events, girls basketball, boys basketball, soccer. You name it, you put a mic in my hand, I got no problem talking. My wife is Miss Tara Carlson, and if you have her on your list as an 8th grader, and she teaches math here at John Long as well. And a couple years ago, I won the Teacher of the Year here at John Long. I'm very proud of that, so I wanted to put that in my bio. But that kind of gives you a little background on who I am. Now, let's talk about my grading scale and grading weight. Now, this is for all 3 of my classes that I teach. The grading scale is normal, 90, 80, 70, 60, 59 or below is an F. If you've never seen this grading scale, I don't know what school you've gone to. This is pretty standard stuff here. Now, when it comes to grading weight, these are the categories. This is how much each thing is weighed for. For classroom participation, I count that for 15% of your overall grade. Participating, whether I'm asking questions and you answering them, any form of participating in class, or in this case, online, gets you 15% for participation. Tests and quizzes. I don't give too many tests. I don't give too many quizzes. Usually I give about 3 quizzes a quarter and 1 or 2 tests, but that weighs out about 25% of your overall grade. Classwork and homework, 35%. Whether you're an online student or you're in class, you're going to be submitting classwork and homework assignments to me. That's the biggest chunk of your grading weight at 35%, because that way I can see what everybody's doing, understanding the concepts that I'm teaching. And so I do focus a lot on classwork and homework. And last but not least, you got projects and reports. Now, 25% of your grade is made up of projects and reports. I'm still up in the air if we're going to be doing group activities or if we got to keep everybody spaced out, but plan on having some kind of reports of some sort and some kind of projects to turn in. Again, that's 25% of your grade. That's my grading scale and grading weight. Now, let's discuss the classes themselves. All right, here it is, the marketing class. If you have me down for marketing, here's the overview of my class. It is a 1-semester elective. You can only take it once. So if you're a 7th grader, you take it first semester, you can't take it second semester or your 8th grade year. We explore the concepts of marketing, everything from target market demographics to products and how things are advertised, why they're advertised. It's really a fun class. You're going to design your own marketing campaigns for businesses. you're going to create your own businesses in here. I'm going to have you design a business plan for your ideas, so that way you have an idea of all the different concepts. And who knows, maybe someday you come up with a great idea and you think back to this class on how to formulate your business plan. Let's see. I also do this thing called Shark Tank. Think of the TV show Shark Tank. People go out there, they pitch their product, try to get investors. I do that same exact thing in here. So you're going to come up with the concept of a product. Maybe it's a brand new product we've never seen, or maybe you just make updates or a better version of something that's out there, and you're going to pitch it like they do on Shark Tank. It's a pretty fun activity. Kids seem to really enjoy it. Lastly, parents, you're going to like my class because I make your child a better consumer. They see how things are advertised, why they're advertised a certain way, and they become better, smarter consumers. They don't always look at the glitzy, glamorous thing. They look at the facts. They look at what the thing actually does. And around the holidays, parents really enjoy me because the kids kind of look at what's out there and they say, hey, this is what I want. This is what I'm looking for. And this is why I want to buy the product. So this class is great. Again, open to 7th and 8th graders, but again, you can only take it for 1 semester. Now let's talk about my digital media class. I only have this for 1 period a day, and this is my Photoshop certification class. Now, this is a year-long class, and this is only open to 8th grade students. Here's why. It is you earn high school credit that will transfer to whatever high school you're going to, whether it's Wiregrass, Land O'Lakes, Cypress, who knows. But this counts as your GPA. Now you are in middle school, but this class, if you're in it, you are going to be getting high school credit. So we need to get good grades. I love giving A's. B's and C's and D's, I don't want to start your high school career before you even get there with a low GPA. So if you are a student that is interested in learning Photoshop, now this is all kinds of different techniques. If you're not familiar with Photoshop, go ahead and take a look, do a little Google search for it. But it's only open to 30 students because it's very time consuming. You got to be dedicated to this. And here's why. At the end of the school year, you take a Adobe Photoshop certification exam. If you pass that certification exam, you get an industry certification that you can then put on your resume, showing ownership, showing leadership, and putting you a little bit above your peers that are also in 8th grade. So this is a great opportunity for 30 students to not only learn a valuable program, but earn industry certification and high school credit. It is fast-paced, it is challenging, and you're going to have to do some learning on your own, and you're going to have to be asking me questions, and you're going to have to be practicing nonstop the whole entire year. Photoshop, there are hundreds, almost thousands of different techniques, and I just don't have enough time in the actual school day to teach you, or the school year to teach you everything. So that's why we need dedicated students that are willing to put forth extra effort outside of school to pass this class and to pass that certification. That takes care of my digital media Photoshop certification class. And last but not least, we have orientation to career clusters. Now this is predominantly 6th grade students, but there are some 7th graders and I've had a few 8th graders because this is a required class to take as far as CTE is concerned. Now here's how it works. There are 16 career clusters. In my class, I'm going to cover marketing, business, finance, entrepreneur, distribution, and logistics. What I do is I kind of give you a snapshot of all those different career clusters and all the different careers that fall into those categories. And you kind of see what you're interested in. We take an interest survey. We kind of figure out what you're good at, what you like to do, what you could possibly want to do down the road. Now I know in 6th grade, nobody really knows what they want to do, but this is a great class to get you started thinking of what direction you want to go in. Because like I said, in 2 years' time, you could be in 8th grade and say, you know what, I really like computers. I want to do some graphic design. And then my Photoshop class falls right into line. So this class is a great stepping stone to figure out what you want to do as far as a career path early on in your history. And that, ladies and gentlemen, that takes care of, and I only have 1 period of that class. So that pretty much explains what I got, what I'm doing. And let me get back here. Let's see. I'm going to stop sharing and come back to you. So that's the basics of what I'm going to be teaching this year. Again, I got 3 periods of marketing. I got 1 period of digital design Photoshop, and I got 1 period of the career cluster class. Now, parents, as you can see, I got 3 different preps. I really work hard with all the students. If you happen to see Eric Carlson on your students list as far as classes, you know who I am. You have my email address. I try my best to communicate with you. This year is going to be interesting. I'm hoping that we can make it the whole entire school year. I really enjoy teaching and being in the classroom. So I understand situations have arisen. People are starting online first. Hopefully they join in at some point. But I'm here to help. And I'm here to work with your kids, and I'm here to work with you guys. All we got to do is keep this line of communication going, and we're going to do great. I'm looking forward to this school year. Thank you very much. If you have any questions, you know my email. Go Longhorns.